Hello and welcome to the United Stand. For those of you old enough to remember our tune from, I think it was Radio 1, it went a little bit like this. Do-do-do, do-do-do. There once was a player who played for Manchester United. He'd wasted most of his career at Arsenal and won nothing despite being a bit of a one-man team and having to carry the whole side. His back was starting to strain and he signed for Manchester United because he actually wanted to win things. He came to Manchester United and in that one season he had with the greatest manager there's ever been, he single-handedly won Manchester United their epic and historic number 20 title, wearing the number 20. There were superb goals like the volley against Aston Villa. There were superb hat-tricks in games that we thought we'd lost, like away to Southampton near the start of the season. He was an absolute superstar, a legend to me and some others, even though he was only here for a short time. But as I've said so many times, it's not how long you're there, it's what you do in life in the short time that you have that counts. And boy, oh boy, and girl if you're watching, did Robin van Persie make a difference at Manchester United. Yes, the likes of Vidic and Rio and everybody else contributed to the side, but take Robin van Persie away, that team doesn't win the title. He single-handedly won us the title, whilst Wayne Rooney spent most of the campaign sulking. And he would have been sold at the end of the season, but enough about Rooney. Robin van Persie, it went from fantastic to worse under Moyes. Moyes came in, broke the castle down, and there was a fallout. And who can blame him? It's like being taught to play the piano by an absolute clown. A clown is a good one, isn't it? An absolute clown. And then Van Gaal, the man he trusted for the national side, totally stabbed him in the back and favoured Rooney. What a massive mistake that turned out to be. But Van Persie was still determined to come back from his summer holiday and give it another go at Manchester United. Lo and behold, he came back and Van Gaal told him his time was up. Did Van Gaal ever deserve the right to get rid of a Manchester United superstar, legend to me, great to many others? No, I don't think he did. I think Van Persie had a hell of a lot still to offer this club. And when you look at the season we had under Van Gaal afterwards, I'd argue that with anybody. But he decided to get rid of a United great. An absolute clown number 2 at Manchester United. It's all about clowns at the moment, isn't it? But Robin van Persie shouldn't have been sold. But one thing I think we can all agree on is that Robin van Persie deserved a better send-off than nothing. I know there was the odd website article, but there wasn't really much of an announcement, certainly on the Twitter Manchester United account, even though they normally tweet out if people like Will Keane have bought a toothbrush. So, you know, Van Persie, what went wrong with United? That was obviously an acrimonious end. He deserved a lot better. And on Thursday night against Fenerbahce, I'm sure 100% we're going to hear the roar of old Robin van Persie at Old Trafford, and hopefully Robin still has that love for Manchester United in there, because the vast majority of Manchester United fans totally and utterly appreciate what he did for us. He won us single-handedly our most epic and historic title, and we welcome him back to Old Trafford with open arms. An absolute star player. If you're following my FIFA United career, I've even bought him back. I think he's a fantastic player. I think it's superb what he did with Arsenal, and who can blame him? He was never going to win a title at Arsenal. He wanted to go and play for a big club. He came to United and he won the title straight away. So we welcome him back with open arms. This game, United against Fenerbahce, for me, doesn't mean an awful lot. It's the Chelsea game on Sunday that matters, and we put a hell of a lot of effort into that Liverpool game the other night. So there's players who I think just do not need to be involved. And Herrera, Marcus Rashford, even gives Zlatan a bit of time off. Bailly, people like that. Keep them fresh for what's going to be another physical and enduring game away at Chelsea. We never win at Chelsea, and it's Jose's return, so we need to be fresh. This is the chance for the likes of Memphis. Hopefully Mkhitaryan, give him a half, because Mkhitaryan's not going to play against Chelsea in that sort of game. But if he comes into the team against Fenerbahce, he has a decent game, he gets on the bench, he's an option off the bench, which we didn't have against Liverpool. Our bench was poor. We need to see the likes of Martial, of Mkhitaryan, Memphis, God help us, that might happen at some point. But we need these flair players to get back involved. So dependent on injury, my team for the Fenerbahce game would be: put Romero in goal, give De Gea a rest if you want. Put Fosu Mensah at right back. Play Rojo at left back. Play a defence. You're going to have to play probably Smalling. I would play Twansibi, but I don't think that would happen. But I really think Bailly should be given a rest, so I would play Blind. My midfield, I'd just stick Carrick there to take the ball off the back four and dictate the play. I'd bring Schneidlin in just to rest other people. I'd put Mata back in because he didn't play against Liverpool and he's unlikely to play against Chelsea. I'd put Rooney on the right. I'd put Mkhitaryan at number 10. I put Mata on the right. I'd even put Rooney or Memphis on the left, or possibly put Rooney up front, put Memphis on the left. It's a very, you're resting a lot of people like Pogba and Zlatan then, which I think is really important. I'm looking forward to the game. We'll be live with a watch along as per usual, an hour before the game with the team news and etc. like that. But really, this isn't the game I'm that bothered about. Europa League, I think, is going to undermine our season. And you think about the 2 Europa League games we've had so far, straight after that, the first one we lost to Watford, and straight after the second one, granted we missed a lot of chances, but we dropped 2 points against Stoke. So the Europa League, historically, is always bad for English clubs. In the following Sunday game, teams tend to lose or drop points. I want us out the Europa League as soon as possible. I would not be using the first team players in it. But I'm really excited to see Van Persie. Just, you know, I always think I'd have him back at United now. Maybe that's a pipe dream. Maybe it's unrealistic. But it'd be interesting to see just what he's got left in the tank. And also to see that roar of the crowd and that reception that he so deserves. Get commenting below, give us your thoughts on how you would line up against Fenerbahce, whether you think I've taken too many players out, and give us your Robin Van Persie thoughts most of all. I think let's make it about RVP. He won that 20th title for us, he wore the number 20, he did win it single-handedly in my view. Do you agree with that? Get commenting below, lots to speak about, and join us live tomorrow night for the watch along from 7 PM. Thanks for watching, drop us a like. Thanks for watching. Oh, and you can still vote for us in the Football Blogging Awards. The link is in the video description at the top. Just click and tweet that vote. Thanks everybody for watching. Get commenting below. It is the United Stand. It is your say that matters.